Good evening. The pessimist complains about the wind. The optimist expects it to change. The realist adjusts the sails. Welcome to BMC News Live in English, brought to you by Al Hilal Hospital and Medical Centers. I am Vinod Narayanan, joining you with the daily news updates. Today's headlines.
His Majesty the King's interest in preserving national heritage praised. Bahrain inspects shops and workshops working late at night. Saudi to allow 1 million pilgrims for Hajj 2022. Will Smith banned from Oscars for 10 years over slap.
News in detail. His Majesty the King's interest in preserving national heritage praised. Chairman of the National Council for Arts, Sheikh Rashid bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, has asserted that His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa's patronage of the annual Bahrain Heritage Festival reflects the royal great interest in the Bahraini heritage, citing His Majesty the King's constant directives to preserve the kingdom's heritage assets and craft industries. In a statement on the sidelines of the opening of the 28th Bahrain Heritage Festival, Sheikh Rashid bin Khalifa praised the participation of Bahraini craftsmen in the festival, noting that holding the event every year ensures the community of heritage industries and reflects the kingdom's keenness to preserve its heritage. Information Minister praised His Royal Highness Crown Prince and Prime Minister's meeting with Legislative Branch. Information Minister Ali bin Muhammad Al Ramaihi asserted keenness of His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, Crown Prince and Prime Minister, to boost relation between the executive and legislative branches on the basis of direct communication to serve the nation and achieve the goals of the comprehensive development march led by His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa. Information Ministry held Ramadan Gabka. In the presence of Information Minister Ali bin Muhammad Ali Ramahi, the Ministry of Information held its annual Ramadan Gabka for its employees in the Heritage Village in Ras Hayan. During the Gabka, the Information Minister honored the distinguished employees as well as the best radio, TV and news programs for the year 2021. He delivered a speech in which he thanked all the Information Ministry personnel for their dedication and hard work, commending the performance of all the ministry's departments to upgrade the national media. Bahrain inspects shops and workshops working late at night. Several shops and industrial workshops in residential areas were charged for causing inconvenience by operating late into the night. They inspected shops and industrial workshops that caused inconvenience and concern to the residents and health and environmental damage. The officials called on the operators of industrial shops and workshops to adhere strictly to the working hours specified by the competent government agencies. Woman died in Sitra yacht blaze. A 79-year-old woman was killed and several others injured after a yacht caught fire in Sitra yesterday. The Coast Guard and Civil Defense put out the blaze that engulfed the yacht, the Interior Ministry said on its Twitter account. Bahrain team qualified for Futsal Cup. Bahrain secured their berth in the 2022 AFC Futsal Asian Cup following a victory over the UAE in their opening game of the qualification tournament currently being held in the UAE. Following their match against the host Emiratis, Bahrain took on Iraq late last night. Bahrain qualified for the AFC Futsal Asian Cup for the fourth time. They previously secured their places for the 2002, 2018 and 2020 events, with their best finish seen in 2018, when they made it to the quarterfinals. Called to keep the neighborhoods litter-free, citizens and residents have been urged to keep neighborhoods clean and tidy. The Capital Trustees Board yesterday said it had removed 16,838 tons of waste during Ramadan last year. The Embassy of India will remain closed tomorrow, Sunday 10th April, on account of Ram Navami. In case of emergency, the embassy can be contacted at the helpline number 3941 8071. Today's COVID updates.
COVID updates brought to you by Al Hilal Hospital and Medical Centers.
XE variant of coronavirus detected in Gujarat, India. A case of XE, a sub-variant of Omicron that may be the most transmissible strain of the coronavirus yet, has been detected in Gujarat. According to top sources in the Indian Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, the patient tested positive for COVID-19 on March 13 and recovered in a week. After genome sequencing, it has been discovered that the patient was infected with the XE variant of coronavirus. However, the sample will be re-examined to confirm that it is the XE variant. Government sources said, genomic analysis of the sample is underway, the Health Ministry said, as per Press Trust of India report. Meanwhile, one case each of the XE variant has also been found in Gujarat and Maharashtra's Mumbai. The new variant XE is a mutant hybrid of two versions of Omicron, BA1 and BA2. It only accounts for a small fraction of cases across the globe at the moment. It appears to be around 10% more transmissible than the BA2 subvariant of Omicron, as per the World Health Organization. Now we will be back after a very short break.
The 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahala. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
Welcome back. Saudi to allow 1 million pilgrims for Hajj 2022. A million pilgrims will be allowed to perform Hajj in 2022. According to Saudi authorities, the numbers attending the annual event were severely reduced in the previous 2 years to combat the coronavirus pandemic. Pilgrims will need to be under the age of 65 and must have had COVID-19 vaccinations approved by the kingdom's health ministry. All pilgrims will need to present a negative PCR test taken within 72 hours of the time of departure. The increase will be according to the quotas allocated to countries, taking into account health recommendations. Abu Dhabi streets illuminated with 4,000 lights during Ramadan 2022. The Department of Municipalities and Transport has installed decorative imageries into lights with more than 4,000 illuminated shapes across several streets, public squares and bridges throughout the emirate. The initiative is part of celebrations for the holy month of Ramadan with the support of Abu Dhabi City Municipality, Al Ain Municipality and Al Dhafra Region Municipality. Google bans dozens of apps after detecting spyware. Google banned dozens of apps, including popular Muslim prayer apps, with more than 10 million downloads from its Play Store after discovering that they were secretly harvesting data, according to reports. The Wall Street Journal reported that the code was engineered by a company that does cyber intelligence, network defense, and intelligence intercept work. The code was reportedly being used to siphon off personal identifiers, such as phone numbers, from the devices. Some of the apps could have even detected users' locations and in total had been downloaded more than 60 million times. Costa Rica airport reopens after plane skids off runway and splits in two. Costa Rica's Juan Santamaria International Airport reopened hours after a Boeing 757-200 cargo aircraft operated by DHL made an emergency landing and skidded off the runway, separating its tail, aviation authorities said. The airport, on the outskirts of capital San Jose, reopened at 3:30 p.m. local time, several hours earlier than expected, following the 10 a.m. incident. Some 8,500 passengers and 57 commercial and cargo flights were affected by the closure, airport authorities said. Will Smith banned from Oscars for 10 years over slap. Will Smith has been banned from the Oscars gala and other Academy events for 10 years after the US actor slapped comic Chris Rock at the Oscars. In a statement, the Academy said the 94th Oscars had been overshadowed by the unacceptable and harmful behavior of Mr. Smith on stage. Smith has apologized for his actions and resigned from the Academy. The actor hit Rock for joking about his wife. Less than an hour later, he was awarded the Best Actor award for his role in King Richard, where he played the father of tennis stars Venus and Serena Williams. The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Science, which organizes the awards ceremony, met virtually on Friday to discuss disciplinary action. In its statement, it said banning Smith was aimed at protecting performers and guests and restoring trust in the Academy. With that, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. every day. I am Vinod Narayanan signing off from BMC News Live. Good night.